welcome to the video. So today me and Shannon are going to the Bnbf Midlands show in Birmingham. So obviously with that comes eating out all day, throws off your sort of training regime and that kind of thing. So I'm going to be training at Ultimate Fitness in Birmingham, so obviously on the way there. That means I have to change my nutrition around, so rather than my usual eggs in the morning, it'll be oats this morning as the pre-workout as the first meal. I also have some new protein as well, so I'm going to show you me making that, and then I will do a taste test of the protein. So the protein that I've got is the Rule 1 whey, so I got just the normal whey blend in red velvet flavour, and then I got the isolate in mint choc chip. Going to have the red velvet today. This one smells amazing, so I'm going to have that within the oats today. So because we're out all day, obviously I'm meal prepping for the majority of the day, so we don't really miss anything. So I still want to be hitting all my macros, make sure that I'm getting enough calories in. So what I'm doing here is I'm making the smoothie that I usually make. So far in here I've got oats, the whey protein, which is the whey protein concentrate from Protein Works. So I get that in strawberry and white choc. It's actually very, very nice. So I'm also making Shannon a little one. So she's just having the oats, the whey protein, a little bit of milk, and then mixed berries as well. So there they are, the pre-workout oats are ready. Okay, verdict on the red velvet oats. Very, very good. A little bit sickly. Obviously now I'm on like over 4,000 calories. I'm going to struggle to get food in, but it was good. It was good. Just I think the fact that I'm having my oats first thing in the morning, which I'm not used to, is the reason that I struggled. But I'm going to go over everything that I've got prepped and ready for the full day at the show today. So this is everything we've got. So me and Shannon have got a blue 3D just to have as we're there watching. We've also got sushi, so decent amount of carbs, a little bit of protein as well, quite good to have on the go. So here's my pre-workout, so the Nova Pump MVP, some salt, and my intra-workout, which is in here, is the Recover EAA, creatine 5 grams, and I've gone up to 80 grams of the ultra carb now, again just to try and increase the calories. I've got milk in here to keep it cool, which is going to go in with the mint choc whey, and 150 grams of Frosties. We've got the 2 smoothies that I showed this morning, Shannon's shake, and then just 3 bananas that we'll have throughout the day. So that's everything. I've accounted for it all to basically hit my calories and my macro intake, and then I'll still have one meal when I get back tonight. We're not sure what time the show will end, but I'll have enough time to get my yogurt and muesli meal in the evening. So we're going to set off now, get down to Ultimate for hopefully just after 10, and then the show starts at 1, so we're going to hope to get there just about in time for it to get started. Hi guys, welcome to the voiceover. So although this isn't really a training video as such, I thought I'd try and provide some content in the form of going through the session that me and Shannon did at Ultimate the morning of the show. So started on the hammer strength unilateral pull down. So ideally I'd have been on this supinated version, which is literally just next to this machine, but it was taken. So we jumped on this one, so having to do it pronated, so pronated being overhand, supinated being underhand. So yeah, I jumped on this. Reason that I've got this in first, same with the second movement, is basically we're wanting to hit the isolations first, because as a muscle fatigues it gets harder and harder to get that muscle short and contract it hard. So we're putting them in early doors in the workout to make the most of that. So it's the same that I'm doing across majority of my sessions now. So I'm putting isolation movements in first and then going on to compounds. And like I said, that's just so that I can actually rinse the movement out and get the muscle as short as possible, really get those contractions So you know, if I was to perform this at the end of the session, I wouldn't perform it half as well, and I wouldn't be able to progress it as well than having it early on. So both of these, first one on the pull down, thinking about pulling down towards my hip, driving the elbow down towards the hip. Same on this, really thinking about driving the elbow back and almost round the spine to create a really good connection on the lat. So you see that I'm almost thinking coming up and back and round the spine, getting a good squeeze. So both these hammer strength pieces of kit, so this is obviously the low row, very, very good. I wish I could have this kind of kit in a home gym for me around here, but unfortunately not. But yeah, hammer strength kit, very, very nice. This not so good. So with Watson chest supported T-bar, I didn't like it, especially compared to the one that I'm used to in Dynamite. It was very, very high, so I should have really put a plate on the platform to make my my stance be a little bit higher. So as you can see, I'm almost, the pad is very high on my chest, when usually I'll have it sort of right at the bottom of my chest. So I should have manipulated that and put a plate in, but I didn't. But hit to be fair, decent set here, 5 to 9, and then a couple of back off sets to accumulate a bit more volume. But yeah, not a massive fan of that type of T-bar, the Watson T-bar. Like I say, I should have manipulated it. Next movement was the Dorian or the Nautilus pullover. A little bit odd to get used to at first. You've got to properly strap yourself in. Like this machine was actually like too big for Shannon. It didn't really work. She couldn't reach at the back, and it wasn't perfectly set on the back of her arms. So not ideal for everyone, but a nice movement, focusing on just driving elbows down. Again, not thinking about anything else other than just elbows down, get a good connection in the lat, imagining elbow to hip on most back movements. Then moved on to a pull down. There's a normal plate loaded pull down, thought I'd use the hammer strength just to get a feel for it. And then I finished off with some rear delts, some biceps, some shrugs, but I didn't film that because we were in a rush for the show. But yeah, to be fair, good session. Would definitely recommend going and training at Ultimate if you get a chance to train there. So just finished up at the gym. It was very good. Did you enjoy it?
It was a nice time.
Yeah, it was good, wasn't it?
The machine's big.
Big machine. Too big for you. Not too big for me. Right. So we're going to Tesco now to get some supplies for the show. But I think we're late, but Shannon says we'll be fine.
Quarter turn to your right. Turn to your right. Okay, gentlemen, quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your face the front. Okay, step back onto the floor. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Quarter turn to your right. Number 9, make sure you have both feet flat on the floor. Quarter turn to your right.
Nice.
Quarter turn to your right.
Twist more, that's better.
Face the front. Number 19 and number 8. Quarter turn to your right. Gentlemen, you get side check.
Open it up!
And give me a most. Okay.
Right then guys, I'm back home now, so the time is 9:30, so a very long day. I'm eating my last meal, which is my yogurt, muesli, fruit meal, later than I would like, but you know, it's just how today's gone. I'm having to get this last meal in a little bit later. I'm going to put my calories and macros on the screen now. In brackets is what I am aiming for, and then what I've got will be next to that. So you can see that having the day out of the house all day, apart from my first meal, you can still get very close to your calorie targets or your nutritional targets. So there isn't really an excuse of, oh, I was out of the house all day, or you know, I work 9 till 5 so I can't do this or that. It's just planning. That's all it comes down to. Literally just plan ahead and you'll be fine. About the show, it was amazing, very good. Standard is ridiculous. In some aspects it really motivated me, which is great. I wanted it to do that. I wanted it to motivate me for next year or potentially the year after. But it also made me doubt myself, and am I good enough? Am I there? Will I be there next year? Will I be there in 2 years? It did make me doubt myself a hell of a lot, and I need to try and, I think, not do that, and believe in myself a little bit more, because I do think I'm a way off the standard, but who knows? We'll see. The reason I've not done it yet is because I don't really want to just compete. I want to win. Like, that's the reason I've not gone and done it yet. I could have done a show as a teenager, like when I was 19. I could have done a show last year, the year before, and yeah, it looked okay, but I wouldn't have won anything. And that's what I ultimately want to do now. That seems to be where I'm at. And today was really cool. Being in the crowd and seeing how passionate people are about it was amazing. So it is something I definitely would like to do in the future. I just need to back myself a little bit more, because I think, you know, speaking to people, I do think I have a chance and I do have potential, but we shall see. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you as always for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.